Well, bore da. Very cloudy Clwydyn mountain range this morning. There's a gliders coming overhead. I'll show you that a bit later when they get overhead, a bit nearer. Right, I'm off to the mental and I'm walking. Decided to leave the car. I usually park up at the castle, but I thought I'd walk and have a bit of a natter on the way up. But anyway, they tow them now. Hope you can see that in shot. Tow the gliders on the Bodferry Road. Oh, he's just released him now. So anyway, right. Which way shall I go? I'll go this way. I'll show you the new footpath. I don't think they finished it actually. Doesn't look like it's been finished anyway. It looks like it needs a bit more of the coating on it and stuff like that. But so yeah. Anyway, off to the mental. So this is the new footpath that they've done, but it doesn't look finished. See the edges there? I think this is just like a base coat. I think they need oh, they're not working today. Sometimes they oh, are they working? No, they're not. But anyway, it looks like it needs refinishing, you know, a proper top coat on it or whatever. But oh, smell the subway there. Wow, very nice. So yeah, no, they're not finished it yet. So 4 foot, an extra 4 foot width on it. So this is the real road, busiest road heading in and out of Denbigh. Tatty mutts, tatty mutts, dog groomers. So this is the just heading into Townsend takeaway, which is the old Abbey garage next to the old Abbey, or the Friary, which is haunted, by the way. I almost forgot to mention that then. Down there, down that track down there comes to the old Abbey, which is the got the well. You see it from here, right in the distance there. Right in the distance there. It's the old Abbey, which is the well. Wow. Lovely smell coming from the takeaway. I don't think they open till later. Anyway, this is Townsend. Oh yeah, the well from... There's a secret tunnel supposed to be from the well up to Denbigh Castle. But anyway, this is Townsend. It's Vale Street. So away I'll be heading up across town. Might go up, might do a detour up the castle, up through Burgess Gate. Might go that way. So yeah, this is heading up Vale Street. This is the only street in Denbigh with the biggest, grandest, tallest buildings. There's no other street like it in Denbigh. And this is it here. It's got all the big high buildings and that. There's no other street like it in Denbigh. So keep going. Off to the mental, just in case I never mentioned it. There's Aldi. Railway station was roughly there. This is station yard. This is where the railway station was. Am I tied? My grandfather, you don't have grandfathers and grandmothers in Wales, you have nine and tides. So my tide, Andy Grant, he was the head honcho on the Denbigh Railway. Andy Grant. And here on the corner there was a hut. Used to sell fish and chips and pies and stuff like that. Oh, the old Morris Minor there. L Reg 73. K 72, L Reg 73. So I'll cross over, I think, without getting run over. I do all my own stunts. Yeah, the old Moggy. Oh, Austin Morris, is it? Morris Mine. No, Morris Mine, thinking of a Morris Minor. That's not a Morris Minor, no. That's an Austin 1100s or something used to call them. Yeah, Morris Minor's totally different. The earlier ones used to have the split screen. So yeah, anyway, there's Lidl. Back in my building merchant days, I supplied half of the building materials for that. The only thing I think I didn't supply was the bricks. Supplied everything else, all the timber, the doors and fixtures and, well, most of the fixtures and fittings. But it was Safeway or Gateway then, it wasn't Lidl. I think it was Gateway when it was getting built. I had a builder's merchants on the industrial estate there. Supplied a lot of materials for that place. The Evan Pierce Memorial Garden, is it open? Yes it is. Used to have faulty fountains. This is one of the access points apparently for this well. It's supposed to be here for the secret well, but no one knows whether it exists. But you see the buildings are starting to get bigger and bigger the higher up you go. Like I say, there's no other street like it in Denbigh for massive buildings. Anyway, keep going. You can see the higher up you go, the larger the buildings and the more grander the buildings are. And that building there, Ugelli, it's called. That's the first brick built building, or mansion I should say, in Wales. Is that one there? It was called Ugelli. First brick built building in Wales. As you can see, the size of these buildings, no other street like it in Denbigh. Contains all the biggest, grandest buildings. And here, there, the old Hawk and Buckle. Sank many a few pints in that place. So yeah, the old Hawk and the old police station there. That was the police station with the cells at the back there. That's the Hawk and Buckle. You can see they've still got the sign there. They've got the old black hawk with the buckle on it. I don't know what it's doing now. It was converted into flats. You see the sign still there. I think it's empty now. It looks empty anyway. That was the Hawk and Buckle pub. Mostyn House, which is haunted. Watch out for the top window there. My mate John Franklin, when he finished it, he stood over in the bus shelter there. He took a photo of it and he says 100% there was no one in the building. And that you can see an old woman anyway just down there, and bear right, bear left, come to the Goblin Tower. It's just haunted, by the way. I almost forgot to mention it then. But yeah, he said that Mostyn House was empty, but you can see, I'll put it on my channel, and you can see there's an old woman looking out, and he said he had a hell of a fright when he saw it, because he said there was no one in that building. Anyway, obviously, basically, keep going. Almost on the top of town, which is the High Street. Oh, just on my left here, see the yellow sign, Bethlan Surgery. That's my doctor's, just down there. It's my doctor's. Anyway, keep going. Right, almost on the top of town. There's the old stocks and the cross, and that's where they used to sharpen the butchers. You can see it's where it's worn away. The Denbigh Old High Cross. They used to come out and that's where they used to sharpen their knives on it. So there's the bull. Well, it's not the bull now. It's the Guildhall Tavern, but still call it the Bull. And that's where the second access point is, just depending on which way you're going. So yeah, it's Guildhall Tavern now, and it's the mystery grapes. This is when I was a kid. You see the barrel there, you probably won't see it, but I'll get a bit closer actually, so without getting run over. Just above the sign here, see there, just above the sign, you see the barrels hanging on there. Was a bunch of wooden grapes. If you look at an old photo, you'll see it hanging there, and one day it just disappeared. There's Bull Lane, another one of the steepest streets in Denbigh, or lane. Go up there to the left, follow the track round to the right, and you come to the Goblin Tower, the haunted Goblin Tower, by the way, just in case I never mentioned it. Right, this is yeah, the grapes, they just vanished. No one knew what happened to them. So this is High Street. It's the Angel. Here's the library. That was a market. Used to have market stalls in there when I was a kid. And there's the controversial Dr. Livingstone, I presume. Henry Morton Stanley. So down there's the Angel War Memorial. That's not the original position. The original position was here. Just have a crossover. Go down the back row. So yeah, that's the War Memorial. Like I say, it was there originally, but they moved it. So yeah, it's the old Crown. Had many a few pints in that place, and many a few lock-ins as well. So this is the back row down this way. And here, I'm not sure what shop this is now, but Christ or welcome. But that used to be a chip shop, and in the lock-ins used to get in the Brit, which is in Love Lane. I'm talking to you. We used to put the order in, and I don't know what happened there. Something with the battery, it said low, but it's not showing low. But yeah, I used to have a lock-in, and we used to put the order in, and it'd be about midnight. I used to come across town. I'd be like 2 carrier bags full of fish chips and peas and God knows what coming across town. The Brit's just up there, but I don't know what happened to this. It said battery low and it just switched off, so bail. Oh, it's the pedestrian cross. I thought it was this bleeping, but there's the white and the golden. 2 pubs. Wow, it's a lovely smell. 2 pubs right next door to each other. So this is top of town. So quite busy-ish. I don't know, it just switched off again. It's saying battery low, but it's showing not too bad. But I'll carry on this video on my camcorder, I think. This blooming thing, I don't know what's up with it. So yeah, anyway, I'll be headed up that way, up Love Lane. So I'll end this here. It's showing, well, 2 bars on the video. Anyway, this is High Street. Anyway, I'll carry on the rest of the natter walk on my camcorder. Right, I'm back. I don't know, it was playing up. It's just switched off again. That was the GoPro, by the way, but I'm on the camcorder now. Anyway, I'm heading up Love Lane now. It's the old Rudy's. I was going to go up towards Burgess Gate, but I'll carry on up Love Lane. There's the old Futura, originally the Wedgwood. When I was a kid, it was the Wedgwood. Mason used to run it. But right on the lovely garage there. That's where I grew up as a kid. My father and my tide. This was my Welsh tide, not my Scouse tide. Cecil used to. My father's father, my mother's father was Andy Grant. That's the Liverpool side, the Scouse side. This was Hetty Haywood's. It's just the Brit now. That was a second-hand furniture store, which I got locked in. I used to sneak in there and play hide and seek. and was hiding behind the furniture, and Hetty just got up from behind the desk, went out, locked the door and went home. She used to live just up Love Lane, just round the corner there, and I was locked in there for an hour. So yeah, that's Love Lane garage. That's where I grew up as a kid. Anyway, keep going up over the hill and I'll be at the mental. And there's the old jail. It's actually, it says on the sign, the old prison, but we used to call it the old jail. And they actually had an exorcism there because it was haunted, believe it or not. And the owner, this was going back a few years now, said to me that they got a priest in, and because it was weird activity going on, and he was doing all the exorcism stuff. And she said that all the doors opened and all the doors slammed shut. And she says there was nothing ever since then. It was back to normal. There was no strange activity. So that was the old jail. Like I say, it says the old prison on it, but and here, Hen Ysgol, this massive building here. Hen Ysgol is the old school. There's the sign still here. And we used to come up here as kids, and used to make trains here. These like sit-on trains, not tiny ones and not big ones, but you see there, Hen Ysgol, old school. That is in Welsh. Hen is old and Ysgol is school. And yes, they make these trains. It was quite interesting. So, right, just over the top, you'll see a bit of the castle, and then drop down to the mental. The mental will be a separate video to this one, sort of an update and stuff like that. So yeah, keep going. Okay, this is the top of Love Lane. You see a bit of the castle there, and just there, on the ledge there, that's where some of the escapees from the patients from the hospital used to go, and used to threaten to jump. They used to have negotiators and stuff like that, and we used to sit on this wall here and watch what was going on, but not one that actually jumped. But it was sad when you look back, you know, when you're kids you think, oh great, a jumper, but well, that's where they used to go, threaten to jump. Anyway, just down there is the mental. Right, just here, that's there. You'll see, oh, it's open today. The old Treverian, which we called the Mental Club. It was, actually, originally it was a doctor's home, and then it was a convalescent home. You see some of the red of it there. The old Treverian, which was the Mental Club, used to call it. Sank a few pints in that place too. Anyway, here's the mental. It will be a separate video, by the way, the update. And here I am at the mental. Oh, it stinks. So there she is in all her splendour. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little walk up to the mental. The actual mental update will be a separate video. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.